Hello and welcome back to our HIP New World Order campaign. In our last episode we finally granted independence to the Kingdom of Jerusalem down here in the form of our niece here, Queen Adelaide of Jerusalem. And of course her first action on becoming independent was to marry her own cousin, so off to a great start down there. Of course we still retain these two neighbouring duchies which we're going to use to expand into additional kingdoms down there, which we're going to grant to our various exceptional daughters, I guess starting with Princess Euphrosyne here, who is a genius and has a genius son, so hopefully we'll be able to get her set up in a nice kingdom to help out Jerusalem and vice versa. Of course we're allied to Jerusalem by virtue of being the same dynasty, so we'll be able to help them out as well if they should get attacked. Our Duke is revoking things, that's fine. Alba, our granddaughter and eventual character, probably, is always counting money and make sure that she gets the most out of it. She haggled with a merchant over some sweetmeats until the merchant laughed with frustration and handed over the sweetmeats for a lot less than he had asked for. So, teach her about the joys of money. She'll gain either 1 stewardship or 2 stewardship and become probably greedy, which is not a terrible trait, I suppose. Or we could have her probably become charitable, which is better, but not amazing. I think we'll just have her become charitable. Okay, that's fine. She's already gluttonous, we don't want to give her too many sinful traits. We are, of course, involved in this war on the side of our allies in Aquitaine, but we're not actually doing anything to help out because they are perfectly capable of handling it. Our grandson needs an education, so we'll get that taken care of. Suppose we'll use it to gain some opinion. How about the Queen of Saxon? We are planning to stay at peace, barring, I guess, this war we're in here, for at least a couple of years, probably until our truce with Venice expires and we can go to war with them again. Because we do have a few little faction problems, and our vassals are pretty annoyed about their levies being raised, so if we can leave them alone for a while, that would be good. Our marshal is not doing anything, so we should get her to work training troops. And a county was converted. So we don't have a truce with Flanders, we can go to war with them as well. We do want to take this county back. And thanks as well to the commenter who let me know about this other county that had been part of our realm and is de jure part of our realm and somehow passed into the realm of Denmark at some point that I didn't notice. So we'll definitely take that from them as well. Denmark is looking pretty powerful these days. Well, they're not actually that powerful militarily compared to us. The cook has prepared a fine meal, but the priest preached about temperance. So we can perhaps become gluttonous, or perhaps become temperate. Temperate would be a lot better. And we did become temperate, okay. Let's check out, incidentally, what is going on with the Ilkhanate and the Golden Horde. Last we looked, the Golden Horde was basically unlanded and without any troops, but they were still at war with people. Apparently not the case anymore. But the Ilkhanate is attacking the Seljuks and winning, so they're probably going to take whatever kingdom they're after there, probably Perm. Been called to arms by our allies in Brittany. of the Breton-Scottish excommunication war. Who's excommunicated? Brittany or Scotland? Is Scotland, okay. Well, I don't necessarily want to help them here. I think we'll just decline. Still some technology, that's fine. And we can invest in economy tech. So let's just catch up on the ones we're a little behind on, I suppose. In fact, we're ahead on everything now. Let's just bump up town infrastructure, I suppose. That will do. And I think we can probably afford to change our focus away from carousing. We're... well, I thought we were losing our faction problems, but maybe not quite. I think we can easily deal with these via a couple of bribes, though, at this point. Oh, well, except if we already bribed the relevant people, then maybe we can't. Not sending him 200 gold, that's ridiculous. 500 gold, even more so. Right, I don't think we're in danger of actually having any factions fire, though. Now we do need to get our granddaughter here educated. This is the younger daughter of our heir, so not likely to be playing as her. We'll just use her for opinion. And if I knew which of these dukes were in the factions, I would definitely use her for that. I know the Grand Mayor is in, so we'll do that. She might become Dutch, but we don't really care about that. But I guess we can hold one last carousing party and then change our focus. And use that to maybe improve some of these opinions. If we can invite any of these people. Apparently we cannot. Alright, let's just go ahead and change it. And I guess it doesn't really matter. We'll we choose something stewardship related. Let's do business. Since I am quite a fan of that one. You can never have too much money. They're county converted down here. So we have this entire duchy converted, it looks like. Let's move our chaplain up here. Sword in my hand seems heavier every year, so we are no longer a novice fighter. Lost our fighting traits altogether. And we have a new Grand Mayor. So at least that will get him out of the faction if nothing else does. This guy is relatively happy with me. He wants a fairly extortionate gift, so we're not going to give it to him. So we'll name him Keeper of the Swans, though. And we'll give him our granddaughter to educate. Make sure he doesn't join any factions. Guess we could have used her elsewhere. But I think we're doing okay. So about 1 year left on our truce. Let's go ahead and hold a summer fair. Alright, we're not at peace. I almost forgot about this Aquitaine War. I knew there was a reason that we hadn't been holding summer fairs. Feasts. I suppose we could help, but they're probably about to win anyway. Let's see, how many troops can we raise down here? Here. Alright, maybe we will go help, since we can do it pretty easily. Strangers from beyond the sea. Oh, okay. There are rumors of exotic strangers in weird-looking ships making landfall all along the Atlantic coast, speaking no known language, trying to buy land in exchange for obsidian beads, colorful feathers, and gold. After refusing their offers, local leaders were apparently threatened with terrible curses and the might of a great empire from beyond the Atlantic Ocean. Ah, a fantasy menace. Okay, so, I suppose I did not switch off the Sunset Invasion DLC, so this is going to start happening, which I guess is fine. I think we're relatively safe from initial attack from the Aztecs, since we're not really located on the far west of the continent, but we'll probably have to deal with them at some point. Make sure we set him as special interest and see what's going on there. This mayor approaches us and presents us a request to buy a small plot of your land in somewhere. This is a grievous decision for you, since he promises to pay well for the land. We can say that we do need the cash, lose prestige, gain gold, and in Thuringen, our capital, we get lower castle tax. I think that's probably going to be not worth it, since we have 3 castles in here. And it's for 10 years? Yeah. I'm not going to do the math or anything, but that's definitely not worth it. Okay, so we have our armies here, and I think we'll go and fight the revolt army. Should be worth a few % war score. Oh, it looks like Aquitaine was already doing the same thing. Or maybe not. Like we might not even be able to catch them. See if we can get them moving a bit quicker. There we go, crossed a river, but I think our numbers will win it for us. And that does indeed put the war at 100%, so it should be over. You're welcome, Aquitaine. We totally did all the work. And I guess somebody has inherited Flanders, since they are no longer independent and are actually part of our realm. So it was actually the king of... no? Hang on. No, we have a separate queen of Saxony. Okay, I guess we're somehow now the liege of Flanders. Alright. I do not know how that happened, but we gained some land over here in Ireland at the same time. So that was part of Flanders too. So who is this guy, and why is he our vassal now? Not that I'm really complaining. Conquered as a claimant. Oh, okay. Well, fine then. My vassal, the King of Schwaben, has requested that a lower ranked vassal should serve him rather than me directly. The Duke of Ostfranken. So that would be here. He does not seem to be de jure part of that kingdom. So I'm going to say no. I don't know why he's even asking that, since it's not a de jure or a de jure vassal of that liege. We can actually get these troops disbanded, of course. And you have improved the opinion of this person. And, of course, converted the county over there. That's good. Oh, and that was actually our ambition. Okay. I guess we can take the mission to convert another province, since we are probably going to do that. Or we're actually going to win a war very soon as well, hopefully. Not against Flanders, obviously, but I think we were going to declare on Venice next, so I guess we'll take this ambition. Not for a few months yet, though. We need to move our chaplain somewhere else, though. Oh. That county is already Catholic. So only the one county down here remaining be converted, and Jerusalem I think is fully converted as well. No, they have one county. Okay. Our daughter is of legal age and became a thrifty clerk. Alright. Not one of our more talented daughters, but that's okay. Apparently she's leading troops. Attacking the Sultan of Rum in a holy war for Cilicia Pedias? That's Cilicia Trachea. Here, okay. So she's expanding well beyond the de jure kingdom, we're trying to. Didn't ask us for help. But I would like to hear about things like that. Let's make sure we keep her a special interest. See what she's doing down there. And I think I'm going to unset the King of Suomi as special interest. Because I think we would just end up with too many notifications about things if we keep them both, along with the Aztecs, who apparently aren't doing anything yet. Okay, our truce with Venice is expiring pretty soon. War between the Ilkhanate and the Seljuks still continues, up to 84%. As I woke up this morning, my hands and feet were bleeding, and there was a sharp pain in my side. What's happening to me? It is the stigmata. I am blessed by God, so we can become zealous. Or we can go see a healer, maybe become cynical or stressed. I think we can become zealous, that seems fine. And the Duke of Austria claims that the King of Schwaben is attempting to promote vile heresies. He seems Catholic to me. We could threaten him out of factions, but he's not in factions. We'll just keep it to ourselves for the moment. And our truce with Venice has expired, so let's see what we want there. I guess we'll take the next duchy over. Assuming that's de jure part of our empire, which it is. Okay, apparently he's excommunicated as well. Okay. That's fine, we'll just take to the de jure claim on this duchy. Alright, and we'll raise probably not all of our troops. I don't think we'll need all of them. He's not especially strong or rich right now. So we'll raise the army of the king down here and a couple of nearby dukes. Should give us plenty of strength to fight him with without angering too many vassals. But we're going to have to wait till the next episode to actually fight this war because we're out of time for now, so thanks for watching, and join me again then.